Hello and welcome to my world of crochet. My name is Dina and today I'm here with you for another yarn haul video. In fact, I'm here with you for a Linde Hobby yarn haul video. Squishy! I know, right? I also know I was supposed to shop my stash, but I had a project I was working on and I ran out of yarn. That yarn was finally a bit on sale and a few other things, so I decided, yeah, I'll just get the yarn. The end, right? So here it is. I have plans for the yarn, so that's a good thing. And then hopefully I will be better at shopping my stash, but this was just a batch that was kind of needed. So yeah, let's dive into it. But of course, before we can dive into this squishy mail, I'm always having my faithful mug of tea with me here, and today this is the Dream Flight tea, which is a local blend. It's named Droomvlucht, so Dream Flight in Dutch, and it's quite tasty. So it's a loose tea blend with a saffron and strawberry, like dried strawberry leaves, cornflower petals, sunflower petals, and so on. So it's like a fresh Dream Flighty tea. But yeah. Let's get into this one. It is, it's squishy. It is squishy. And I did get my scissors. It's nicely double bagged, so here I can easily cut slowly across without hurting it. I do like this. Look at all these like crafting items, but it's also, see here, the yarn living experience crafting with love. I do like these bags. They're quite nice actually. So yeah, I just ordered enough yarn to get my free shipping. And I did make sure I had ideas for all of the yarns that I got. And actually, it's also a little bit of an exciting haul because there is something in here that is for me a little bit more of a challenge to get normally. But let's go through this together and woohoo! This is squishy, and I know why it's squishy. It's because I got a bunch of velvet yarns this time around. Velvet yarns wasn't the main reason I bought it, but it was on sale, and this is a lovely. It's the GoHandmade Bohemian Velvet Double, which is described as a deliciously soft top quality yarn. It's designed in Denmark and it's 100% polyester. It's 50 grams, so 1.75 ounces to 7 centimeters, which is about like 75 to 77-ish yards. I make scrunchies with these, actually. So it's this velvety, soft looking yarn. This is the colorway of Rusty. From what I can read here, it says Rusty here, so I think that is the colorway Rusty. It is like this lovely brown. I have multiple different colors because what I want to do is I want to make a bunch of different colored scrunchies. Some of them are for presents and some of them are going to go on my web shop. And you can find that web shop obviously at bymyworldofcrochet.com. That is the web shop. Then we have here, ooh, this is also, but it is definitely, it says mint, and it is green, light green. But I had the idea it would be like more green, but maybe I'm wrong. Maybe it's just like bluish green. It's mint, it is mint. I do agree with it's mint. The yarn specs obviously are the same on all of these. We have another one here, which is blue. I would say this is a dark blue, right? It's not like a solid blue, it's more like a dark blue. It does have a blue shade. It's like a dark, yeah, navy blue. But they classify this one as blue. Then we have the warm orange. This is definitely Dutch friendly because it is orange, obviously. House of Orange is the Dutch royal house. It's orange and they are squeezy soft. So as I said, I did get a fair few of these GoHandmade, though all different colors, because I want to have this assortment of different scrunchies. Also, I do use more scrunchies myself since I've got long hair, and I actually want to start using some of these myself as well. This is the colorway Sand, which is more like a nude color or a skin tone color. We have green, and this is probably why I was confused with the mint, because mint is also a sort of a green, but there is a clear difference between these two, right? This is definitely mint and this is green. I do agree there. And the green I need for a gift, for birthday gift, just a small birthday gift kind of concept. Then I have yellow. This is a gorgeous hot sun yellow. And from each of these I get like 3 to 4 scrunchies, so the idea is still great for it. This is a curry. For me it's a little bit more golden in color, but yeah, it's named curry, so it matches my hair sort of. We have the one named red. This is definitely red. It's normally my color. I do like red. If red is always great with me, I don't know if this stands me. That's red. Then we have dark lavender, which is this sort of dark purple, cucumbery style. Oh my goodness, I still have more of them. We have black. This is the solid black. And just to compare black with, for example, blue. Now you can see this is black and the other one is blue. But if you just look at it like this, it's more like a bluish black, and this is more like a blackish gray. But yeah. Am I slowly getting there? I am, I think, at least for this style. This is raspberry, so this is more like a pinkish sort. I would say more like a diluted raspberry color, but it is like a darker pink. It would match great with a dark lavender though. Not bad. And then we have jeans blue. And honestly, when I'm sitting with it here, this one almost feels like a steel blue. Though when you kind of get the right coloring, yes, that it does have this a jeans blue color, but it is a bit more like a steel blue. I think that was it for the Bohème Velvet Double. As I said, I had a fair few skeins here. I won't get bored. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 13 skeins. And I do still have a bit of leftovers in my stash as well. Ideally, I might have had some extra colors of those to help cover up for those, but it's fine. I'm happy. I just want, you know, to see the different colors to work with them. And as I said, I want just to make scrunchies with them. I like the idea of having some small, quick projects for if I'm watching something on the couch or if I'm quickly on the go, I can just grab it and take it with me. So I really like that idea. So therefore, henceforth, we have yarns for scrunchies. The yarn I was needing for the project where I ran out of yarn is when I was making the smaller sized Capelina bucket hat. And hereby I've bought a Drops Cotton Light, just a single skein here in the Unicolor. It is the colorway 8, which I do believe it's called light blue or something like that, or ice blue or light blue. But I just have this single skein of it simply because I am 1 row short of finishing the project. So yeah, I needed a skein of yarn for that so I could finish it, because while it could sort of be semi-finished, I felt the brim was too short and I really just wanted to complete it fully. So henceforth, I got this yarn. It's the Drops Cotton Light Unicolor is at 50% cotton, 50% polyester yarn. It is, let's see, I have to turn it around to actually be able to read this. It calls for 4mm crochet hook or 4mm needles. 50 grams, so 1.75 ounces to 105 meters or 115 yards. So one skein to finish my project. The good thing is, obviously, it is a quick finish to wrap up that project. And I do have more of this particular yarn in my stash, and then I just have a little bit of extra to make whatever random project with. Then I got some of the new yarns they launched this summer at Linde Hobby, and they launched a new line called Lindehobby Shine. This is the Lindehobby Shine. I got 2 balls of them. Look at this gorgeous blue. And if I did not know better, I would say this would be Hobby Metallico or Ice Yarns. They also have it like Rock and Roll, or no, that's Casal's Rock and Roll, etc. I do also have from Seemann, their Milan yarns. I do also have a blue yarn, very much looking like this. And I will be making a comparison video for you guys of these yarns because I really feel that they are more or less the same. They're quite gorgeous. Let's see. You can get to look at this, and I will read a bit on the other yarn label. It is composite of 70% polyamide, 21% acrylic, and 9% wool. They call for 4 to 4.5 millimeter knitting needles or 5 to 5.5 millimeter crochet hook. This is at 50 gram skein, so 1.75 ounces to 150 meters or 125 yards. So far, Hobby Metallico, yes, all the way. Maybe the composition might be slightly different. I will have to check up on that, but definitely the yarn weight, the yarn length. This is a chain spun yarn where it's blown inside, so it's like a chain net, and inside there's this blown fiber as well. They recommend hand wash at 30 degrees, lay flat to dry, do not iron, do not dry clean. Do not bleach, can't be dry cleaned. That's it pretty much. And it is squishy. So I got 2 of these because I thought it's enough to either make a hat or it's enough to make some mittens, like fingerless gloves. So no matter if I want to make a hat when I start making them, or if I want to make a pair of fingerless gloves, I can do it with 2 skeins. That's why I got 2 skeins. I also, and this is the colorway, by the way, for those that's curious on that, it's the colorway 8 from this, I think. Yeah, this is colorway 8. I don't know what they call the colorway on the website, what color they have given it. I also got colorway 11, 2 skeins, and this is this gorgeous sort of olive green, which I really like. Look at how this matches my eyes. Really, it's such a great match to my eye color, this. Same reasoning. I can either make a hat of this or I can make a pair of gloves, again from 2 balls, and that is why I got 2 balls. And I mainly got this yarn because I was so keen to see if it was indeed the similar yarn or the same as the Hobby Metallico, because if that is the case, my feeling is that getting it from Linde Hobby when it's on sale is a fair decent price cheaper. And obviously, if it's the same quality yarn, then we would obviously always choose to go to the cheaper location to get it. Then the last yarn I got in this haul, I just have 2 skeins left in this bag, are some, I wouldn't say, it's a bit of a novelty yarn for being in Europe, because it is an American yarn. It is actually a Lion brand yarn, and I have no idea what I'm going to find or think about it, but I wanted to get it because I was very curious. So the yarn I got is the Lion brand Wool Ease. Ta-ta! And it is indeed a very, very Lion brand one. I got 2 of the same. Why did I option for this? Good question. It was the color that wasn't sold out. of those that kind of spoke a bit to me. I do believe they should have, usually they have like, it's the colorway Antler. It is 80% acrylic, 20% wool. It is classified as a medium for weight. It is a 3-ounce skein, so 85 grams, or 197 yards or 180 meters. And it says like scan for patterns, I think. I can use 2 to make a scarf, or I can use 1 to make a hat. And yeah, according to this, they have more than 8,000 free patterns. And it is the warmth of wool blended with the edge of acrylic. So I have 2 lion brand yarns. How do I feel? I can definitely feel there's wool in it. I wouldn't consider it scratchy, but I've also felt softer wool composites. It is made and fabricated in Turkey, apparently. So it's been traveling a bit. I wonder if it's gotten all the way then to the US before getting back to Europe. Price point wise, it was pretty close as the same price as on the Lion brand page, except I got it here in Europe, which means I did not have to pay import tax. I have this idea for some hats that I want to knit in this. I thought it was a great idea to test out with this and see if that would actually work out as how I thought it would. So that is a winter project of mine. So yeah, I got two skeins of Lion brand. Is this yarn screaming to me? I don't know. But I have the opportunity of trying it. It's not bad. I think it's gonna be warm. I think it's gonna be a nice warm hat. Actually 2 probably. So that was it. I finally have some Lion brand yarns that I was able to procure myself without being so lucky to maybe have them squeezed in a lucky bag somewhere. I got some new novelty yarns, these Linde Hobby Shines. I have to say this yarn feels really good. Really good. And I am very curious to see and to compare with my hobby yarns and the other yarns I have, to what extent this could be the same yarn or if it's just a dupe of it. Regardless, it feels really good, and yeah, this doesn't disappoint so far. So we will make a comparison video on that. And then I guess I just have lots of scrunchies to crochet the coming time, and I can finish up my Capilina bucket hat. Thank you so much for watching. I really hope you enjoyed this yarn haul. If you do like talking about yarn, don't forget to hit that subscribe button. I'm going to say take care and happy crafting. Bye.